Hey guys, Spiritual Cube here, and today I'm going to be making a Siamese cube. So obviously I'm not the first person to make a Siamese cube, and plenty of other people have done this and made tutorials of it, and I didn't want to take away from their views, so I'm not going to put tutorial in the title of this. But I did want to make one, and I thought I might as well record it, so I'm going to do that. So here I got two Yushu waters. I've had these for a while. They were on sale for like $1.50 on Black Friday, I believe. So I went ahead and picked these up, and they've just been sitting in a closet until I had something to use for. And this mod doesn't even require epoxy sculpt, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I have it anyway in case I did, but whatever. So I thought I might as well set these up. I know it's not a speed cube and it's not going to be after I mod it, but I'll go ahead and do that and be right back. Okay, so both of these are set up. They didn't really have any spring noise, so I didn't take them apart completely. I just took out the 3-row pieces. So now I need to figure out what color scheme I want. So I think, yeah, that seems pretty good. So I guess I'll go ahead and take out this row. And we'll try out, so that happened. This. Or actually, take out both of these, I'm done. Okay. So yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'll go ahead and take off these stickers. Okay, so now that those are off, we can go ahead and super glue this cap down. Go ahead and puncture this. Be sure not to get any on anything. If you are doing this, make sure you put a paper towel because it sure would stink to get super glue all over your stuff. Okay, the super glue is now open, so I'm going to take this cap. Never ever use too much super glue. You just want to... Well, that was already too much, but that's okay. And it's okay if any gets on this piece right here because we're going to be gluing that anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this row right here actually. Okay, so now what we can do is we can go ahead and take some, I want to do it sideways so if the glue does go through, it's going to fall into the paper towel, not into your cube. You just want to put a tiny drop in there, and then there, and wait for that to dry. Very important during this process, you don't get glue on any pieces you don't have to. It'll just save you some time. It's not the end of the world if you do though, so you can always pry it apart with a knife or something. Okay, so that seems pretty good. Make sure you put the cap back on the super glue so it doesn't dry out or get in your eyes, because the super glue stings really badly if you get the vapors in your eye. Okay, so these seem to be pretty stuck together already. We can always do that a bit more later. Make sure yours is aligned. Mine's not really quite aligned the way it should be, but that's still okay. So now we're going to do it like, how'd I have this? Was it like this? Okay, so you want to put back in this row of pieces. The best part about super glue is you don't have to wait overnight for it to dry like you do with epoxy. Okay, then we're going to take this, test one more time that everything fits okay. And how'd I have this? Had it like this. So you want to make sure that it's covering up the one that you took the stickers off of, like this. And everything looks good. Okay, so the next step.
Derp derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derp.
Okay, so let me try this again without messing up the glue placement. Luckily I caught it fast enough to get it off, but I was dumb and I put the glue on this side and I'm like, it's probably not good that this layer can't turn. So yeah, make sure you double check where you put it, unlike me. If you do get glue in the wrong place, you can just use sandpaper and scratch it off. Not a big deal. We're going to put glue on this side right here, because on this side, if this piece is glued, you can't turn these two layers, but you can turn these two layers. If you glue it right here, you can turn both this side and this side. So I'm going to be doing that real quick. So now it's even more important because you don't want to get it stuck on this piece right here. So let me see right here. If I take out these two pieces, that can minimize the chance of me getting super glue on something. And then I'll scratch these two pieces. And there we go. Again, you want to constantly double check that you got your colors right. Mine do look good. I'm going to put that cube right here, and hopefully I'll get this right this time. Apply a generous amount, but make sure that it doesn't go over or into the mechanism. That would be very bad. Now line everything up and attach it. And you just want to hold it down. You can get a vice clamp or something and clamp it down. Check for the movement, make sure everything still works. And so hold it like this for a few minutes, and then you'll want to put some glue on this side in the middle, and on this side in the middle, and hold it down, because this whole middle part, these two pieces are going to fuse together. So, I mean, theoretically you could use epoxy sculpt and put them together and it wouldn't make a difference in the puzzle, it just looks better this way. Now I'm going to carefully flip it over and do that. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer right here. And that's going to seep into the pieces. Again, barely any super glue. You don't want it going anywhere you don't want it to go. So now I'll wait for that to dry before flipping it over, so it doesn't get stuck to the paper towel. You could have removed these stickers too. In fact, I might do that eventually. Okay, now we can flip this over and repeat for this side. Mine is slightly off, not too big of a deal. You might want to rotate the puzzle like that so it won't get the super glue in the pieces. I can already feel that it's hardening up real fast now. So I'm going to go ahead and move these. So at this point you should just give it its time to harden. Even though it is super glue, it still does get stronger the more time you leave it. So I'm going to leave it for a while. I'll take off these orange stickers and I'll be back when it's done. Okay guys, so I just assembled everything back together and everything works fine. It's not the prettiest it could be. You can still tell in certain places that it's been super glued, but I mean, only if you look closely. I do have one problem though, and that's, you know how I said before there wasn't any spring noise? I don't know. It actually sounds pretty cool to me. I don't mind spring noise. I know a lot of people hate it. But yeah, everything's functional. It's stuck together really good, and it looks pretty nice if I do say so myself. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe and things. As you can see, I'm filming in a new location after like 6 months. We finally have our house in Pennsylvania, all the way from Washington State across the U.S. Everything's unpacked and settled down. Got my new gaming computer here. I'm going to be editing this video on it, and I may show it in a future video. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and things.